All right, guys, in this video, we're going to talk about the strategy for building your organization. So we're going to be talking about building your organization based on retail, because when you build it in this fashion, it helps create retention for your business. So TLC has what we call the golden window of opportunity. This is the golden window, which is the first 2 weeks of the enrollment of a brand new IBO. Now, these analytics were ran by TLC Corporate. When a brand new IBO or brand new life changer joins the business, within those first 2 weeks of business, if they earn $20 or they have a product result, weight loss, that have some positive effect in their health, within those first 2 weeks, the golden window, in 6 months, 73% of those individuals are still enrolled on SmartShip and doing some type of activity with their business. On the opposite end of the spectrum, in that golden window, if a brand new life changer gets started and nothing happens within their first 2 weeks of business, in 6 months, only 22% of those individuals are still actively doing something with their business or actively on SmartShip. So what that tells us is that when a brand new life changer gets started, we immediately want to get them into activity. Now, there are certain activities that you want to do, and we're going to discuss those later on in this presentation. Now, total life changers have what they call cash positive, weight negative, meaning that they want to put that brand new life changer in a cash positive position or a weight negative position or a product result position. And in this fashion, what happens is you build trust with that brand new life changer. Now, when we're talking about their retail to recruit mindset, what we have is a 10-5-2 building strategy. 10 to try, 5 to buy, 2 to fly, okay? Basically what that means is you're gonna get 10 people you're gonna sample on a weekly basis. And these are minimum numbers, 2 a day, 10 a week, all right? And 5 to buy, meaning you're actually gonna convert out of all of those prospects that you sample or expose to total life changes. You want to convert at a minimum 5 of them to customers. And 2 to fly, you want to convert a minimum of those prospects into new life changes with total life changes. So that's 10 to try, 5 to buy, 2 to fly. Now, how do I get 10 people to try samples, or how do I expose 10 people to what we have here with total life changes? So when you get started, you're gonna get a starter kit, and the kit that we recommend new life changers get started with is the standard starter kit. Well, within that kit, you're gonna get 10 samples. You're gonna get 6 physical samples, and you're gonna get 4 digital samples that you can send out through the 5 and 5 Total Life Changes 5 and 5 app. Now, you're gonna make a list: friends, family, neighbors, coworkers, people that you know from church, different groups that you interact with, contacts through friends of friends and people that you know. But you're gonna get those 10 samples out ASAP so that you can go ahead and get people exposed to the products and total life changes as soon as possible. Now, how do I get 5 people to buy products from me? How do I get 5 customers? Well, you're gonna ask people that you know to do you a favor and help you to win a challenge. You're gonna inspire at least 5 of those prospects that you sample or expose to buy products from you. And you're simply gonna do this mainly by asking a question, okay? You're gonna let them know, I just partnered with a company called Total Life Changes, and I'm trying to win a challenge. I need to get 5 customers in 30 days, and I already have 2. Can you do me a favor and buy 1 of the products from me, okay? Now, what this is, guys, it is a question or is a statement where you're basically asking for support for your business so that you can win a challenge. Now, that challenge is called the G5 challenge, and we're gonna talk about details into that G5 challenge. But when a new life changer gets started, they're gonna immediately get those 10 samples that came in their starter kit. When they get the kit through the mail, they're gonna get those samples out ASAP. And they're gonna start the process as soon as they start with the company of asking the question, will you support me in hitting this challenge called the G5 challenge? Now, what is the G5 challenge? You get 5 brand new customers within your first 30 days of business to purchase at least 1 of the products that are $49.95 or more from you. When you do this, you're going to win an extra $50 bonus. You're also going to get an extra 10 samples that you can sample 10 more people with, and you're going to get a custom pen. Okay, so why is this challenge so important when you have a brand new life changer that got started? Well, what it does is it puts that brand new life changer in a cash positive position. If they got started with the standard starter kit and they ordered at least one product to get started, they're going to spend around $115. Well, when they get those first 5 customers, that's going to put them in a cash positive position, because they're actually going to earn more money back than what they spent to get started in the business. So now when you have that brand new life changer who probably haven't been in network marketing before, or that brand new life changer, which they're looking for some type of result in their business, for them to come in and be able to hit this challenge within their first 30 days, earn the G5 recognition, earn the pen, earn the bonus, and earn the extra 10 samples, then what that is going to do is help build their belief. So it's important that when they get somebody get started, that you drive them to want to take on this G5 challenge ASAP and get those 5 customers within their first 30 days by just simply asking people to support their business. So why getting 2 to qualify matters? Well, we have a binary matrix. As we're building our business, it's a binary matrix. So at the end of the day, when you're talking about 10-5-2, it is about duplication. Because when you're able to duplicate this with people, it's going to build leverage in your business. And when you build a leverage in your business, leverage equals residual income. And we all want to be earning residual income. So when we're talking about 2 to fly, that basically means getting 2 people to join business with you and getting binary qualified. So in this illustration in front of you, you see you at the top of the organization, and to the left, you see the 5 customers that you were able to get your first 30 days. Well, you want to enroll 2 new business builders. That's the 2 to fly, but you also want them to get 5 customers and within their first 30 days. Now you're binary qualified when you get the 2 to join with you, and you're showing them how to duplicate getting the 5 customers by getting G5 qualified. Well, what happens is when that first paycheck comes, now at the top you see it says your first week. Well, your first week can be your first month, it can be your first 2 weeks, but we're going to call it cycles. All right, so your first cycle, meaning your first level of business, those 2 people that join business with you, you're going to duplicate the 10-5-2 method with them. Then that first cycle earnings is going to be $201. And what this does, again, if you spent $115 to join, and in your first cycle you're able to turn around $201, it puts you in a cash positive position. And that brand new life changer, it takes their belief level and it takes it through the roof. So this is your first cycle. The second cycle, you started, you got those 2 people that started. Now they got 2 people to join business with them. At the same time, you got 2 more people to join business with you. And everybody is on that 10-5-2 system. So on that second cycle, your weekly earnings is $168. Now, yes, it is lower than the first week, but this is because you're not earning that $50 bonus. That is a one-time payout for that G5 challenge, that $50 bonus. But what you are doing is you are creating residual income by showing everybody that 10-5-2 method, how to go out and every cycle get those 5 new customers. And when I say new customers, that's 5 brand new from the 5 you got in the past cycle. So now you're adding to your customer base. Now, third cycle, those 2 people, they got started with 2 people. Now they're going out and getting 2 people or getting binary qualified. So you're basically teaching everybody to get binary qualified. At the same time, you yourself, you are enrolling 2 more people in your business, and you're getting 5 more new customers. So you can kind of see how this process creates a domino effect of the 10-5-2 system. Every cycle, you're still sampling those 10 people weekly, but you're also getting 5 brand new customers every cycle, and you're also getting 2 brand new business builders every cycle. So on that 3rd cycle, your weekly earnings is $219. Because remember, as you look at this, you're earning that retail bonus of $100 every time you get 5 new customers to buy at least 1 product from you. But your binary pay is also growing, because the points that are created, the volume points that are created, is the binary pay that you earn based on those volume points created. Now, when we look at this 4th cycle, you're going to have over 405 brand new customers to get started in this 4th cycle. You're also going to personally enroll 8 people at this point, so you're getting 2 more people to personally join with you. But your organization is getting 81 new life changers to get started. And as you can see, your binary income, it is still increasing, but now you're earning a match. So on this 4th cycle, your weekly earnings is $555. So now it's starting to grow, because you're now earning a match on your 1st level, but you're also earning a match on your 2nd level, because at this point you hit director in the business. And when you hit director, you now qualify to start earning matching bonus. Now, the 5th cycle is where you're really going to see a huge increase in pay. On that 5th cycle, you hit executive director. You've now got 1,215 brand new customers, with everyone duplicating that 10-5-2 system. You got yourself personally, you've enrolled 10 new life changers throughout the 5 cycles, but your team now has 243 new people getting started. Again, this is everybody following that 10-5-2 system of growing. Your weekly earnings has now reached $1,952. Now, this is everybody duplicating that 10-5-2 system. Now, the 6th week, you're going to see that exponential growth really kick in. On that 6th week, you've hit regional director. Over 3,600 new customers have gotten started with you. You personally have enrolled a minimum of 12 people yourself. And your team is enrolling on this cycle another 729 people. Now, this is everybody duplicating this 10-5-2 system, guys. And as you can see, your binary match has grown, and your binary pay has really grown in this cycle. So now we're talking exponential growth. But this is when you've gotten real good at teaching everybody this 10-5-2 method of growth. And when people come in, they're really getting those samples out. They're getting G5 qualified, and they're also converting people over into new life changes. So imagine everyone in your organization is happy because you created a culture and an environment where everybody's coming together and they're having that positive energy with each other. They're excited because they have belief in the products and belief in you as a sponsor. So their belief kicks in, guys, when they're able to come in and get those 5 new customers and get into a cash positive position. Everyone is at the very least duplicating the 10-5-2 retail to recruit model and getting results. You help them get cash positive and weight negative in less than 30 days. In less than 30 days, you help them earn more income than what they've actually spent to join the business. You've trained at least 12 people personally on how to implement and duplicate this system built on retail customers and life changers that are getting binary qualified over and over and over again. They're active and eligible for bonus commissions because they are enrolled, but they're also on a smart ship. So when brand new life changers get started, it is important that they get on a smart ship, which is the price of doing business. And that smart ship in the numbers that I just illustrated is only showing you the minimum smart ship of 40 points. But of course, our smart ship is 40 points, 80 points, and 120 points. So it's important that you create a system of duplication and you create a system where everyone is really understanding and learning this 10-5-2 method of growth.